Well, here we are. I came back and on, but this time it's the same beach. Looks like there's a little bit of weed, but we are fishing sandilands. It's high water I'm fishing, 6.5 metre tide tonight at 9:40, and I'm looking forward to it. I will talk more about where I am in a bit. Let's cut for the intro. Right, so we're fishing, sea fishing at Sandilands, over high water like I said. I'm now going to chuck this out. So I'm going to walk 10 yards to the left because the tide is running from left to right. That way, hopefully, if there's not too much tide pull, I'll be fishing in front of my tripod. So let's get this chucked out and then I'll talk to you more. Those that watch my channel regular will, who watched last week's video, will understand where I am and what I'm doing. Don't say you're sea fishing, Vern. You're sea fishing. I know. And then we'll run through all the gear I've got, just so John knows what I'm using. That absolutely flew, dead straight, absolutely flew. So chuffed with that, dead straight. This looking up business has sorted me out. I can only thank my mate in Wales. My mate in Wales, you know you are, for commenting on my video saying you're too flat, Vern. And all I did was then decided to forget everything but look up and punch it, and that's what I'm doing. Oh, that one don't work, does it? No clicker on that one because it's centre mag, but you can only buy on eBay what you can buy. Yeah, so basically that's the first one out. I'm going to bait the next rig up and get that out. I shall bring you back for the chuck out then. But I'm fishing high water at Sandilands. For me, I've just fished low water with me low water green mag reel, and you would have seen that because that was last week's video. But this week's video, I'm just fishing high water. It's the same day. What that enables me to do is to have two videos that are just over an hour. So I aren't doing 2.5 hour videos of fishing low water to high water, and that way I also get two videos. So it's cheaper for me, it saves me fuel, and I get a few videos in the bank as well. There'll be times when I don't do that, like when I go on the Holderness coast I won't, but here or Norfolk I could do the same there. So that's a good thing for me. It's more profitable for me, and I keep the videos short because I really do want to have them a bit shorter. Colin's now going, I guess he's getting his rod. He's now getting his rod, so I'll have to keep an eye on his rod. Yeah, we're using the Primo, Ziplex Primo High Flex. If you think, Christ, there's some muck on that, then it's because I've just fished and the May rots come on. And on this rod, it's the Ziplex M4 High Flex Match. I've coupled them up with a new reel, and this is the new reel. It is an Abu Rocket with the chrome frame. So I've got 2 rockets, with one with a QTC cage and one with a AKS cage, sports cast. But I wanted to have 2 chrome cages because you can, and I've coupled that up. The only difference is I fitted this mag on here and I put it in a place that you can read all the writing and the clicker works. This one, I bought this as is with this centre mag. So the difference is it's got a centre mag. Now, clearly, I'm not that anal that I have to have everything matching, but it's just nice to have 2 chrome rockets with chrome cages. Now I can use them when it's blowing a sandstorm and it won't damage, sand get in and damage all the aluminium. So, and again, because I can, and I have, and you're a long while dead, so I've done it, and I get as much enjoyment looking at my rods as I do fishing or even coming here. Colin has gone to get his rod. He's right down there, so I'll keep an eye on his gear. First rod's out. I'm now going to bait up. You know what I'm fishing with. I've got squid and crab, I've got some worm, and I've got a fish bait as well, but I think I'm just going to stick to squid and crab. Today, hopefully we're going to catch, because the sun's going to go down and we will be fishing into darkness, probably till about 12:30, something like that. So we'll give it like 3 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. I mean, if we get to 2 hours and we ain't caught nothing, we'll probably bin it off. Hopefully there's fish out there. Wish me luck. Don't forget to drop me a comment, give us a thumbs up, and also subscribe, because it's free. Keep asking. This will probably be the last video I ask, and then I'm going to see if people have actually done it. But I'm asking for you to give us a thumbs up, even if you watch 5 minutes, and give us a comment, even if it's hello, because I've done a lot of things on my channel which have been frowned upon by the algorithm. So I've got to get it back to where it was, because views and everything have dropped, and I don't like that. I want the channel to be there for me to look back at in time, and it's nice for it being popular and going somewhere. I don't want it to stagnate, because then it's a dying channel. So I apologise to the algorithm, but there's going to be times when I say stuff, but I've just got to say Taurus, and I've just got to say stuff like that, so you know what I mean. We've got that out, it's holding bottom, we've got 5-ounce weights on. If you do give us a thumbs up and drop us a comment, thank you very much, it means a lot. Just want to try and alter the algorithm so the algorithm looks at me in a better light. I mean, I don't even know if I can do story time anymore, because it all started from a story time, and then obviously with me saying 4 words, which was, oh, what a shocking thing to say. Right, I'm going to move my gear back, sort myself out here, bait up a rig, bring you back to chuck out. But what a glorious beach tonight. I am looking forward to this. I've got Colin with me. He's going to fish up until I go, and then we're both travelling home. He normally sleeps and then travels home the next day, but we're going home tonight. Things to do tomorrow, and I need to be at home, so see you later. Right, I'm going to chuck this short. Well, I'm just going to chuck it. I didn't chuck it short. I didn't chuck it short. I chucked it out about where that boat is. But it'll sink, it'll not catch it. So yeah, let's hope there's not much may rot now, or that weed. It wasn't like may rot. It was like bigger fibres, not the small fibres, but it had clay all around it, but it come off easy enough. But there was shitloads of it. What's he out there for? He's just gone about where my weight is. Where he is. I hope he ain't the fish police. Mind you, I'm alright, I'm using proper crab. Right, so all this helicopters and stuff, they've gone now, and I haven't seen an aeroplane, but they've still got boots out there. But what it is at Anderby Creek, some boy has gone missing in the water, which I don't know if he's a boy, I think it's a teenager. It's a shocking shame, innit? I mean, I hope it's been since 1:30. Since I got here, they've been hunting. It's just a shame, isn't it? I mean, what a waste of a... Hopefully they'll find him. But it's pretty shocking. And it's flat calm today. I mean, I don't know how you get in trouble unless you went and swam out too far and it was cold and you got cold. And then I've swum in a lake before and I'd never do it again. Well, I would, but from then on afterwards I started swimming out to the middle, and it weren't long where I thought I ain't gonna get back. So I turned around and started swimming back, but it was so slow I was doing more movement and not getting anywhere. But I managed to get close to the edge and I could stand up and have a breather, but I was frozen. So then after that, when I swum, I did it literally 10 yards from the shoreline, because it's the going out into deep water and not having the energy, or the coldness saps your energy and you just go down. You can't help it. So I mean, it's been a long while. Let's hope he gets found. That's all I can say. Colin's not back yet. I've said that in this video because I've just fished low water. This is really weird for me. If you watched last week's video, you'll know, because there's been helicopters, aeroplanes and everything about. So I've just explained it in this one, because after watching last week's you won't know unless you look at the news, because by the time this come out. Anyhow, we're out, we're fishing, we're at least 100 metres. Both these reels were spooled to the top and they're at a good way. Like I say, they've got 0.3mm line on. I'm not the biggest caster, but I can now get it out a lot further than what I have been doing with my hip, and it's all because I'm looking up, I'm pulling and punching at the right time, helicopter's coming back, and hitting it. And what I shall do is I'm going to rotate my up half of my body instead of moving it with my hip like you're supposed to then do this pull punch. If I had my field, I could actually practice this, and I think I've nearly got it honed. We all make mistakes even when you think you've got it honed, but it's going to get as good as it's going to get, and I think I can get it a little bit better. See you in a bit. Absolutely beautiful, innit? We've got the inshore lifeboat still zooming about. Helicopters come and gone, but I would say now the tide has changed in direction. They're going down towards Skeggy Way. like I say, it's a shame, but sorry about that. I just kicked the tripod. There's nothing you can do about it. Sat here, is there? So we've got squid and crab on both rigs. The rigs are pulley rigs. I've got a third rig baited up, which is a cod rig, clip down, single snood. I've got a 6 ounce weight on that. We're fishing 2 zippies, both high flexors with a chrome framed chrome rockets, and they're chrome rockets on brass side plates, so it's chrome on brass. I've got a clicker on the right hand reel, which has got the magnet, the monomag that I fitted, because if you position it correctly you can keep the clicker. The amount of people that cut the clicker and glue it and then stick the magnet in the wrong place, and you think, why have you done that? There's nothing better than a clicker. Now the right hand rod's gone to the right a little bit. I'm hoping that there is no weed on it. I am done now buying reels. I'm going to do some shorts shortly. Did you like that pun? Shorts shortly. Yeah, I'm going to do some just to bombard the algorithm with more videos. Hopefully it'll help the channel out and people will be able to see my reels. And then because I ain't gonna have them reels forever, you know, when I die they'll be sold, or if I get to the point I can't fish because I'm getting old, I'll have to sell them so I can get some money back. So I'll always have them to look at. It'll just be on film, on the telly. So I went to the van and got some water. Other water is available, but this is tap water. Oh, tide's coming in. Gonna have to move back again. Bloody hell. Absolutely fantastic sat here. The wind has died. It said it wasn't. It said it was going to stay gusty, but it has died down considerably. Absolutely beautiful sat here today. Colin's just gone and got his other rod. You can't see him probably through my trolley, but he's getting his second rod up and going, sorting his baits out to get chucked out. I'm here and down there. There ain't anybody, Gordon. Where is everybody? I've got 2 batteries on charge, and I've got 2, is it, or 3 in my... I've got 1 in the camera. I've got 2 in my pocket. Should have enough. Colin's just dropped his bucket and everything's fell out. I'm chuffed Colin come, because I was hoping to try and catch him yesterday because he has Fridays off, but he was working. He didn't have it off. So I was going to come fishing yesterday, and then I said to him I'm off to Norfolk now. But it was sort of like picked the wife up and said, do you fancy going to Norfolk? I want to go fishing, but I don't want to be on my own. And she said yeah. So but it was quite sudden. We were going to have to rush around like crazy, and then Colin said, I'll come fishing with you tomorrow if you want. So I said yeah. The wife weren't too fussed. She'd have gone, but she said we'll do another weekend when we're a bit more organised, and I said yeah, you're probably right. So yeah, that's what we did. You can take his hat off now. So that's why I'm here. It's good to have the company. I'm pleased I've got the company. I don't very often fish weekends because it's always busy, isn't it? But I've got a little gem here. I've got another sandwich to eat. I've got a sandwich in my van. I've got water in the van. I've got a cereal bar. And I've got some mints to drive them with. But I'll have to keep stopping and having a sleep. If I can get them all the way without a sleep, I'll be surprised. I did sleep well last night, though. Alright, let's get this reeled in. Just pull to the left, pull to the right quite a bit, so I can only assume it's got weed on it. What a beautiful reel this is. Like a Rolls Royce it is. Don't want any weed, do we? I think the weight is catching the bottom, the seabed. No weed! Well, there's no weed, so that's a good thing, isn't it? Baits, they haven't been touched really. Still squid and crab. Bit of damage from impact to the water, I guess. But I'm gonna freshen that up. I'll probably stick something else on that, but I've got another bait in there. Which is on a cod rig, so. Let me there. So I always bait up and chuck my bait in the ice bag, cool bag. A little bit of weed on the top, but you can't call that weed really, can you? I do apologise in last week's video where I was just nothing but a potty mouth, but I haven't had weed to that extent for a long time. Right, I haven't done a smaller bait yet. I did say to John I would. I might do it another day. Right, so there's no weed. I'm going to wang it out again. I'm going to walk to the left and knock it out, because that's what us men like to do, innit? Knock one out. It's ooh, see that dancing there I was. Nah, all joking aside, let's just get it out. I walk to the left and hopefully Colin will, and then this won't get tangled up with my other line. So I'll try and skip out of the way so that you can see where it's splashed. Mind you, it's a 6 ounce weight, this one. People make a big mistake sometimes trying to get distance with reels that I've found, and that is they back the magnets off. Now, if you can compress, if you're fit and ain't got no bad hips or anything, and you can compress the rod, with the magnets on full, you can get 150 meters easily. So that magnet really helps out. When I was just starting to do it and was getting reasonable at it, I was hitting that with a plain weight, and if you took the magnets off, it got you that little bit extra further. It's not a case of knocking the magnets off and you get a huge distance. I'm sure if you compress the rod even more, like the big lads do, knocking the magnets off will get you a huge more distance. But if you can compress the rod, you can get a bloody good cast in, so you don't have to worry about the magnets, the monomag or whatever. It's best sometimes to have that on so that you carry on fishing and don't have any blow-ups. But playing sword fighting there. But I'm gonna knock this off another turn, because I could hear the cog inside. That hasn't gone as far as the 5 ounce. I can't chuck a 6 ounce further than a 5 ounce. 5 ounce is my favourite. I can cast it further, and that's because I'm a little chap and I haven't got the capabilities of doing a 100% total loading up of the fishing rod. So I prefer using 5. I just thought I'd use a 6 just to see if it held bottom all right. Well, it will hold bottom all right, hold bottom better than the 5. So I'm out there because I walked to the left. Tide's coming in, it'll sink into air. I shall have to go up top a bit. I can't see where the last tide line was really, because there couldn't have been this many people walking about today, but probably there was. Perhaps down there was the high water mark. Time now is 5 to 9. So yeah, the water will probably just get down to here. So I might not have to move back. Well, I will have to move back to move my rods back. But yeah, what a beautiful evening, eh? Absolutely beautiful blue skies. Look at the sky. I've got my bodyguard with me, Big Cole. Likes to be known as Big Cole, does Cole. That's great. Really enjoying today. The only reason I was going to go to Yarmouth, yeah, I wasn't going to Yarmouth. The only reason I was going to Norfolk was to, so the wife was with me. And she'd have come on the beach for a bit and then gone back to the van probably, and then had started to go to sleep until I got back to the van and wake her up. To put my gear away, it's all the fishing gear, and then I'd have to blow my mat up, but she'd probably blow that up for me. But then all the fishing gear would have just got dumped at the bottom somewhere. But I think it would have to go in the roof, and it would have to go in the cupboard, so she'd have to get up. But we weren't going to go anywhere. We were just going to sleep, wake up in the morning, get some breakfast at McDonald's or something, and then head on home. But we shall do that another weekend. Now, where's this gone? Is that tide? Just swung right round already. Look, you won't be able to see the line. If that goes so it's going into a taper, getting closer to this right hand rod, I'll have to bring that in. So I'm going to get this baited up, freshened up, or change it totally, and I'll bring you back. See you in a bit. I've just switched the camera on to check the battery and how much I've filmed, and I've filmed half an hour up to now. But I just switched it on to do that, and then I saw what you're looking at now with my rod there in the blue sky, and I just had to turn it on just to show you that. It's fantastic. Colin's over there, that little black dot. He might put his hand up, but I doubt it. Yeah, what a beautiful night. I might go down and have a chat with Colin now. I've got squid and crab out there, and I've baited up the spare rig. So I've got a pulley panel on one, and I've got a single snood cod rig. Got to catch something. I'm hoping that as that sun goes, like it is now, and it gets darker, the fish might just come on. There is no difference from here than there is at Hut Off. It's probably a little bit not as deep here as what it is at Hut Off, but it's featureless just like it is at Hut Off. You know, there's no reason why there shouldn't be any fish here. I have had mixed fortune there. I have caught fish here, and there's times when I haven't. So, fingers crossed, when it gets dark, we'll start pulling in some fish. I'll bring you back when I reel that next rod in. See you later. Well, time is... that one wiping? Oh, I've ballsed up again, ain't there, eh? Let me just wipe this. Sun has set. It's alright, looks alright. Nothing professional about this. We're not making an Oscars movie, are we, Vernon? No! So yeah, look. Oh. Can we see? Yeah, sun has set, so it's gone from that lovely pinky red to what it is now. Time is 3 minutes past 10. high water has been and gone. It's probably still yeah, and blurry. It's my glasses, I think, or the back screen. Yeah, it's high water was at 9:40 and it was 6.4 metre tide, not 655. So my mistake. Not that it matters, does it? But high tide's in, it'll start ebbing out now. It is looking a bit quiet. Colin's gone back to, Big Colin, I mean, has gone back to his van. He is not there. Like, he's brought both rods in, so I don't have to walk down there. I said to him, bring one in, and I can look after the other. But he's brought them both in, bless him, and he's going back to the van to get a head torch because he's left it there. Been back to the van and then forgot to bring it back from his previous visit to the van. But how many of us do that? You go upstairs to get something and you either forget what you're getting when you get up there, or you come back down, you ain't even got it. So yeah, Colin's gone to get a torch. The moon is out. It's only a little sliver. I would like to think that we might start seeing a bite now. This is the whole reason why we came. So we've got another 2.5 hours to go fishing here. I've got my lights. Just got to keep your fingers crossed, don't you? I must admit, last week's video, catching that seal, that was very fluky. I mean, I'm not knocking it. You got to be stood on the beach, chucking a rod, reeling the rod in to actually catch it. And I'm pleased that I did catch it because it weren't a blank. How different it is from the 9-hound session. Thank you everybody that watched that video. I do know that it was very long, and I'm sure there's plenty of people that didn't watch it because they'd see how long it was and thought, do you know what, sod it. But for all of you that watched it, thank you very much. And I'm sure that you got plenty of enjoyment out of it, because even though that video was long, because there was so many fish in it, or a lot of fish for me, let's say, it was on the go all the time. I mean, I got to about 1 hour and 40 and I said to Karen, bloody hell, it don't feel like 1 hour and 40. So it's quite chuffed really, and it has done well for the length of the video. Don't forget to click the old subscribe button and give us a comment and thumbs up. I was watching the Heretic channel the other day, and the blokes did the usual, can you please subscribe and all that. He said I must do this because last time I said please subscribe, I got 16,000 subscribers. And I was like, bloody hell, 16,000. I'd like to get 6 from saying click and subscribe, click and subscribe. Well, that is looking really, really light, and I can assure you it ain't. Looks like the helicopter is back down there. Can you see it? Probably not, but there's a light on, and that's the helicopter. I would say they're looking safe now. But there you go, it's not good, is it? I'll bring you back when I reel this in. Thank you for watching. I ain't going yet. I'm just putting that one in just for saying thank you. Those rockets, those chrome rockets on the chrome frames, they are absolutely beautiful reels. I don't think there's a lot difference. There might be the odd tooth difference, but they just feel so much different to some of the others, and I can only put that down to there a brass side plate chromed. And it's not the chrome, it's the case that it's brass and it's thicker, it's more substantial, there's no flexing at all. They are just a far better Abu than any of the others that I've used. That's why I've got now 5 chrome rockets. Absolutely brilliant. See you in a bit. Right, let's get this reeled in. Can't see any of my lines. I'm going to put that there and put this one down there so that I can actually see my lines. See if they're actually crossed, because I'm a bit nervous. Right, that's gone under. What I need to do is go under with this, so I need to reel it in from this side. So I'll set it up over here. Tide has changed because my lines have now skittered off. My lines have skittered off somewhere else, so I'll put that there. Sorry about this. This is what you got to do. You have to set all your cameras up. Oh, it's this rod I need to reel in. Don't want to get tangled up. I'm going to chuck one out short now. I'm not doing the big man. Oh, hang on, what's happening there? Yeah. Right. You watch, I'll bring me other line in. So this one I'll chuck out short. Just hope I don't get tangled up, because if I get tangled up, that's going to lose me ages. Still got the bait on now, so it was still fishing. It was still fishing. So we'll get that over here. We'll get this in. So I need to walk to the right now to bring in. Nearly went. So, got a rig ready, and I've got another bait made up to put onto this rig, and then I'll make another bait up So I need to go to the right now. Yeah, I need to go to the right now so that I can hopefully I'm going to cast this out. I'm going to have to put my coat on. I don't want to put my coat on because it's... Is that the rod? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to put my coat on because it's not cold, but you can't see me that well in black. So I need to go this side so that, let me, yeah, that's dazzling me. I need to go here to get that here. Oh, I'm not going far, am I? This is a short one. I'm going to cast it to the right a bit. There you have it. There you have it. Moon's got a nice glow on it now from the sun. I can put this, move this rod over. Turn that handle. So this should be well to the right now. Drag on. Always set your drag when you're hound fishing because they'll just pull everything over and even pull your rod in. Right, I'm gonna bait up this rig now. Hang on. I'm going to bait up this rig now, and then what I'll do is bring this rod in, change the baits and cast back out again, which will be, I'll probably cast straight out from here actually, because I'm going to whack it a long way, or fairly long, you know. So I'm looking forward to when I get I'll probably have to stop 2 or 3 times on the way to have a snooze because I want to get alive. And then after I put all my gear away, I'll have the radio on, but I'll put it on low because I'll get on with my new neighbours. Are lovely. He's ever so helpful. And then what I'll do is I'm going to have a bottle of proper job and make it to bed. But I know what'll happen. I'll start drinking it and fall asleep. But I'm going to really try my utmost hardest to actually drink that beer and go to bed. So I'll have to find something to watch. I might watch an episode of Duty Free because it's about half an hour, and I'll take that to drink the beer. And I'm going to make a big fuss of my cat, Louie. Right, I'll bring you back when I've done this. Right, let's get this reeled in. Just pick my rod up. made the bait up. Nothing on that. Nothing on that. It's a bit of a hard one, isn't it? Hey, it's like everything should be. Everything should be telling me there's fish here. Yeah. I've done it again. Yeah, everything's telling me there should be fish here, but at this moment in time there ain't. So a bit harsh really, to be honest, because I've actually come to fish high water. Come to fish high water to give myself the best opportunity and the best chance of catching the fish. Because reports of fish being caught on the coast are a little bit hit and miss. So what do? You go fishing at night time, don't you? Hoping that there's going to be, where's that rod? Hoping that there's got more chance of catching, don't you? But I'm going to cast this one straight out and it'll go to the left. But I'm going to chuck it out here because the other one, this one's got to be one out far, and the other one, what I'll do is I'll aim it. I can cast down here. Look. I'll aim it to the right. You never know, it might go to the right. Slightly to the right. Perfect. No need to worry about using a multiplayer at night. I can turn that off and turn that one down. Sorry about this. And I'm in shot then, aren't I? Got to get these chiseled looks in, haven't I? For all you new subscribers, if you didn't know through just looking at me, I've got chiseled looks. Well, I ain't playing sword fighting with me. Oh yeah, I am. Thought I got away with it then. Right. Back the drag off. Clickers on. Brilliant. Fantastic. So I've got one out short. I've got one out short, and which is the right hand rod, and I've got one out further. So well, a lot longer. I'm putting this coat on while I film because it picks the light up, but I've got to take it off because I'm getting hot. The other one I casted to the right, I'm quite capable of doing that now. I used to find it hard if you weren't parallel to the sea and the beach to cast. It was all higgledy-piggledy, but now I can put the weight down and aim wherever I want to aim. And the reel is fantastic. I didn't even have to put my thumb on the end really with that magnet. It's brilliant. Get my mono mags from Black Dog Tackle. Go check him out. He's a lovely bloke. He talks to you. You can ask him questions, information, and expand your knowledge of reels. All sorts of reels, Pen, Abu. And yeah, I think that was £21 for a monomag. Absolutely fantastic. It's a mini monomag, so that's what I like. I don't like anything in your face. Right, I'm gonna take this coat off. They're out. I'll probably go down and talk to Colin because he'll probably be depressed. When I say Colin, I mean Big Col. He's down there and he'll be getting depressed because he's not catching. Let's please catch a fish, eh? See you in a bit. Right, let's get this reeled in. This is the one that was out short. Probably be the last cast. Probably the last cast because it's tide's going down now. may rot coming on that. Makes you not want to chuck another one out. But can't believe. Yeah, we must have may rot on. I'm going to chuck this out and bring the next one in, and I'll probably put that one to bed. Time is 11:30, but the thing is, the tide's going out. It's going, disappearing. Loads of flies on this beach tonight. It's good to see, because they reckon that the insects are dying away, aren't they? But the thing is, they are a bit annoying. Right, get my glove on. I have to get set up, get this chucked out, and then bring that one in. There is definitely no point in fishing when that water hits that flat beach, because I'm not going back out with it. That's the thing. If I was, wouldn't be a problem. But I'm going to chuck this out. Going to have to go down there to check it. Last cast. We've got time for this because we're on that second lip. There's two slopes. So this slope we're on now, then it goes flat, and then there's another slope. So we are on the last chucks, I think. Slightly at an angle. Well, here we go. Well, these reels have been faultless today. Absolutely faultless. Is this filming? Yeah. They've been faultless. So, all three reels today. My low water green have been great on that video, and these two, oh, they're just beautiful reels. Oh, I'm playing swords again. Oh, fuck off. Right. Well, the time that said 20 minutes out there, I think the time I said 20 minutes out there, I think it'll be ready to pull in. It'll be nearly midnight then, and it'll be time to go. So woo, yeah. Well, it's been a bit of a letdown this high water session. I came here because obviously I had the great session a few weeks back, and there's not really been a lot coming out that I've seen. Not that I troll Facebook, I don't at all. But watching what John catch and other people in the competitions, not a huge lot. So I thought, let's give ourselves the best chance going, and let's do a nighttime session. So if there's any fish, they'll come in, packs of hounds going up and down, that'll be great. We'll catch some fish. And it hasn't worked out, so I've done everything that I can. I've tried my best. I've played the game, let's say, and given myself the best opportunity to catch. And it's been hard work. It's been a struggle. So what can I say? I was then going to do that again, because Tom will just pick that as a thumbnail. He won't. Hopefully he'll pick a thumbnail in the daylight. Colin's still got both rods out, both his tip lights are on, but I would say he's probably thinking that's it now. This is it for me. I shall reel these in and that'll be the end of the video, whether I catch or not. It's a shame, but I've given myself the best opportunity. It ain't come to fruition, has it? And I caught in the last one, but I always like to catch two. I don't like catching one because it's lucky, and that was lucky getting that sole. I'm pleased to have caught the sole in last week's video, because I hadn't had one this year. But anyhow, woe is me, woe is me. What I'll do is I'll bring you back when I reel these in, and that'll be the end of it. Yes, not a lot else I can say apart from it's been great being there. It's been good company with Colin, and yeah, we'll just have to do what we can do. We've still got 2 chances of catching, and then move on to the next session. Right, let's get this in. Is that pointing in the right place? Probably not. Yeah, it is. Right, let's have a look. We'll take you down a bit. Right. Let's hope I ain't got any Mayra on it. Got a bit of weight on it. Got jellyfish on the line. Mayra. believe I had a jellyfish fall off the line. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Or not anything even. But at least there weren't too much may rot on it. There was a bit on it. Nothing major. So that's that done. I can put that away now. I'm going to return the jellyfish first. So I'm going to go return that. Sorry about that. I'm going to go return the jellyfish. And I'm going to put this rod down, and then I'll reel in the last rod. I've only got 2. And yeah, it's been a lovely evening. I keep putting the coat on just to film so you can see me, but Colin's now bringing in one of his. So yeah, let me go put this jellyfish back, and then I'll put this rod away. See you in a bit. Right, let's get this reeled in. Last one. Well, nothing on that. I'm afraid. That's the way it go, isn't it? I hope you can see me down there. I presume you can. Let me get this set up now. Colin should be packing up now as well. And yeah, Colin should be packing up now. Let me just check this. Got to frame it. Hey. Yeah, you can see me there. Right. Oh, I'm hot in this coat, I'll tell you. Well, this has been Sandilands over high water. And yeah, I've right enjoyed it. It hasn't been prolific at all. It's been a lovely evening on the beach over high water. It's been good company going over and having a chin wag with Colin and a laugh, so it's all been good. Colin's just a big Col, sorry. Christ, if you hear me call him Colin and not Big Col, I don't want to think about what could happen to me. But yeah, he's enjoyed himself, but he ain't caught any fish. And we're both driving home tonight. He normally sleeps and then go home the next day, so it'll be make a change for him as well. As long as we keep going to sleep on the way home when we need to, we'll get home nice and safe. But this has been Sandilands over high water, 6.4 metre tide, and yeah, it's been a letdown. But that's fishing, you know. You can't have red letter days like the 9 hounds at Chapel 6 Marshes without a few of these. So I'm afraid that's the way it goes. I've enjoyed myself. It's got me out of the house, and I've actually had a clear head for most of this session. And if Colin hadn't have come with me, I don't think I would have come. So I shall thank him anyhow, but if it weren't for Colin coming with me tonight, I don't think I would have come. So that would have been 2 videos I wouldn't have had in the bank. So I appreciate that a lot, and I'll tell Colin that. I'm not thanking him on air because it's a bit, but I will thank him as I'm going back to the van. But he knows it anyhow because I've already thanked him. But yeah, this is it. I've been fishing with my Ziplex high flexors, the chrome rockets with the chrome frames, absolutely mint. They're like a Rolls Royce of fishing reels. I've really enjoyed myself, to be honest. Cleared my head, helped me forget about stuff, and that's the main thing. It would have been lovely to catch a fish. It's always nice to catch a fish. I ain't even greedy, just a couple would do, because they're not into fluke. So this is it. This has been Sandilands on the, what was the date? Is it the 28th? Well, it was the 28th, it's the 29th now. So yeah, it's the first time I've fished summertime into the dark. So I've enjoyed myself, that's the main thing. But it's the 28th of June when I started this video. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget, please, to give us a thumbs up and drop us a comment. Let's change this algorithm. I'll see you anon. Higgledy piggledy.